the baby of the crew. Well, again, hey, I heard that.
Now, Jack, I understand you flew in World War II.
In combat, I flew P-38 and P-47.
And what kind of combat missions did you run?
Most of mine were close ground support and armed reconnaissance. Reconnaissance would be, they might send us in after a bridge or observation towers, marshalling yards where the Germans were grouping railroad cars, stuff like that. Or they might just be an area where you'd go in and whatever moved, you blew up. You strafed or bombed, or both. And then close ground support, or you'd be called in by somebody on the ground in a tank or radio control, and they'd call you in because they were being stopped by German, maybe artillery tanks or something like that, and you'd come in and you'd break that up.
And I understand that in one run you led the men to, what, knock out like 100 vehicles?
Yes. Well, we were coming back and we were searching, and it was the visibility was horrible. And I spotted these vehicles, and they gave me a Distinguished Flying Cross for directing. And I think there were 8 or 12 of us, and we destroyed over 100 vehicles.
Now, you were telling me earlier that you don't feel like a hero.
I didn't do anything anybody else didn't do. And while I'm on that, the guys that didn't get enough credit were the mechanics. When we got over to France, these people, we had no hangars. And the weather of the winter of 44, 45 was miserable. That was the year of the bulge. And these guys would work all night out in the bitter cold, the snow, sleet, rain, whatever the weather was, to make sure you flew your own airplane. And they never got the credit they deserved. I was just another one of the fighter pilots, that's all. It's just like the guys in the ground, some guy carrying a rifle, he was just another one of them. He did what he was supposed to do, and that's what I did. What I was paid and trained to do. And I don't feel like I was any hero. Any guys did a whole lot more than I ever did. It brings back old memories when I see a plane like this and stuff, and remember having flown it. And it just, because there's so few of us left, for one thing. And when I see that the airplanes that the young people fly now are just fantastic. When I was in high school, I graduated in '39. We knew the war was coming, and all of my friends and I decided we weren't going to fight. We didn't know where we were going to go, but we were going to go somewhere. And I went in, and there were about 10 or 12 of us that hung around. We were real good friends. And I would think probably 8 of us enlisted the day after Pearl Harbor. Boston, outside of the armory, the day after Pearl Harbor, that place was jammed with people enlisted. Lost a lot of good friends. My outfit lost 97 killed, 367th fighter.
And what's been your favorite plane to fly?
Actually, the P-38. It was just sheer joy to fly.
Are you flying now?
I've had so many opportunities I can't tell you. It's just been wonderful. I went up in the pits, and on my 95th birthday, and did aerobatics. A whole lot of people have said, "Would you like to fly my airplane?" And by the time they say "fly my," I say yes.
Jack, you and Joel have become great buddies. It was Joel who got you back into flying, wasn't it?
Yes.
What does that mean to you to have
It means a lot, because it's opened a whole new chapter in my life, actually. Because I've had more opportunities to fly more different airplanes. And it's stuff on my bucket list. Like I've flown in a chopper, which I've never been up in. He introduced me to a friend of his on a float plane. I've never flown water. I'm going to fly that. And then flying with the resties in the L-39, which is a jet.
awesome.
Oh, it is.
It is. And Joel, how about you? What has it meant to you to have this new friend here?
Oh, he's just fun to hang out with. You know, he's just fun to hang out with, like anybody else, but he's just a little older and wiser with more experience. You know, and he's got great stories.
Yeah, and advanced. That was the train right